Good morning and welcome to the More Factor. This is day 2 of our character trait series, Attentive. I'm Frederick Roth and I enjoy and I'm passionate about coaching people to become better and to become successful through the teaching of life skills and success principles. So today we're going to talk about the character trait Attentive. This is one of those character traits that is really quickly falling on the wayside. To be attentive is to be intent, to be focused on a thing or person that is trying to get your attention. To stay focused on it as long as is necessary that the message that they're trying to portray is received. You know, how often do you hear this? Yeah, I understand, I got it. And within 30 seconds, there's no remembrance, no recollection, nothing as to what was just communicated and what transpired, because there was no attention, there was no focus given to that moment in time. You were focused on something else. You let your brain push that new information out the back door because you were attentive to something else. Being attentive is so important to success because it helps us get the details of what has been trying to communicate. Being attentive is so important. So important. It's important in relationships. It's important in education. It's important at work. It's important in dealing with customers. It's important with parental and marriage relationships. It's important all the way around, because being attentive helps you communicate that you value the other person enough to take a few moments of your time and be present with them. To be attentive, another way of looking at it, is to be present in the moment and get all the information gathered into you from that communication, from that moment, from that happening, whatever it is. To be attentive is so important, folks. If we're not attentive, which we're not, I mean, we're looking through our Facebook feed, we're checking our Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on Snapchat, and someone's trying to talk to us. I mean, for almost a full 10 seconds there, I didn't even look at the monitor because, you know, we're looking back and forth all the time, and we're not attentive. We say we hear, but we don't actually listen. See, there's a difference between listening and hearing. We hear every noise that goes on in a room, in a building, at any moment, at any given time throughout the day. Our mind hears everything. But we have this ability. Sometimes it's a blessing and sometimes it's a curse. But it's called something like this: the reticular activating system, which tunes out the sounds that are unimportant. So how do we determine what's not important? Through time and through being not attentive. The less attentive we are, the more the brain says, oh, well, they don't care about that. We'll just tune that out. So when the missus or the mister talks to you the next time, it's like, you don't listen to anything I say, because we have tuned out that voice. And our brain says, oh, it's them again. You know, it's like this. This is kind of off the topic, but it'll get on topic in a moment. My son is working with me now, and in the morning, because we homeschool, he does his schoolwork at work, and then when he's finished his schoolwork, he helps me do my customer orders. Anyway, almost every morning, for about 7 or 8 days, he would sit down on his chair. He'd be tired because he stayed up too late, and he would have a nap, sometime in the morning. So now every time he sits in the chair to start his schoolwork, whether he's tired or not, he ends up having a nap. Why? Because he has conditioned his body to think, oh, I'm sitting in this chair in front of this table with these workbooks. I must be tired. Let's have a nap. How does that apply to being attentive? Because every day you listen to the same person, you talk about similar things, and for some reason you have stopped being interested in those topics and talking with that person to the point where you're not attentive anymore. It's just every day, it's blah blah blah, wah 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 wah, and you tune it out. Let's get over that. Let's be attentive. Let's remember that we truly love these people. We love this person. We live with these people, with this person. They are important to us, so why should we brush off their words as if they mean nothing? If you're dealing with a customer, that is paying your wage. Why would you brush their words off as nothing? Deal with them. Be attentive. Listen to their words. Write it on the work or get it together. When your children are talking to you, stop what you're doing and pay attention. Be attentive. It's important to your success that you learn to be attentive to those that are around you and to the things that are around you. So as we close this morning, write down 3 things, people or things, that when you think about it, you realize I haven't been as attentive as I should have. Now write down those names, people, places, things, whatever it is, with the intent, I am now going to be attentive to these people or things. So let's be attentive. Let's pay attention. Let's focus on the people around us. This has been the More Factor. Have a great day. God bless you. We will see you again for another character trait tomorrow.